All right. Hey guys, welcome to the Monday Night Dream Team Zoom. I don't know if you were on the Zoom I did the other day with Susan Kaufman, but the dogs were in the room and it was a hot mess. And I'm just warning you now, two of them are in here, so who knows? So it is the 22nd, like already the 22nd of November. I don't even feel like we made it through April, but yet here we are. So today we're going to talk about obviously the upcoming week. We have a few things going on. We've got a promo that ends tonight. And like the big thing we're really going to talk about is Thanksgiving. It's a holiday. It's a great time. People are spending money. People are also tightening their belts because they've got to spend money. So we're going to talk about all that stuff. So I would encourage you to use the chat as much as possible. If you have something you want to say, you can unmute yourself and just shout it out. It's totally cool with me. But the first thing I want to kick off tonight with is what we always kick our Zooms off with is rate of run. We are clearly near, far enough into the month that when you do your rate of run, you're going to get a pretty accurate understanding or actual rate. Like you're going to get a pretty good rate. So I'm going to encourage, I know the faces on here, I've done it before, but I always walk through in case somebody watches the replay. So you're going to log into your cloud. You're going to go on that very first page, that main page. You're going to scroll down until you see it says business dashboard, or I'm sorry, I lied, business snapshot. I think I've been saying that wrong for a long time. Now below that, oh no, it does say business dashboard above that. Wow, I'm like the new girl. So right underneath that, there's a tab that says qualifications, and you're going to go a few lines down and you're going to see where it says current QV. That number is what you and your team have done so far in volume. So you're going to take that number and you are going to divide it by 22 because today's the 22nd of the month. Now the new number you're looking at, that is the average sales that you and your team are doing daily. Does it mean you're hitting that number every day? No, some days you're above it, some days you're below it, but this is your average. So that's the rate that you're working at. So you're going to take that new number, you're going to multiply it by 30 because there are 30 days in the month of November. And the number, this final number that you're looking at is what you and your team are on track to end the month at. So only you know if that number is where you want it to be. I can tell you straight up, my number is not where it belongs. We have a lot of making up to do this month. I know it's been kind of a month across the board like that for people. So all you can do is take your rate of run and let it propel you forward. Don't ever look at your rate of run and be like, oh, I sucked. Oh, this month is it's the 22nd. I'm not going to make my goal. Forget it. Whatever. I'm just going to enjoy Thanksgiving. I'll pick up next month. You have to remember how you end this month is going to set the tone for all of next month. And there's really no busier month than December in the land of retail. So you've got to make sure that you just keep your head up no matter what your rate of run was. And you just keep pushing forward because you guys all know the activity that you put in these last 10 days, 11 days, that's going to set the tone for math is hard. We only have 8 days. I did it backwards. The effort you put in these last 8 days is what's going to propel you forward for December. If you spend the next week pulling back and, I didn't make my goal, I'll get, here's my favorite. People will literally push off orders until December 1st because they're like, well, I'm not going to make my goal for November. I'll just have that person wait. Oh my gosh, don't ever do that. First of all, when somebody is ready to order, take it, because in a day or two, they may change their mind or something could happen and they may not be able to do the order anymore. So when someone says they want to do it, don't ever find a way to push them off. Make sure you get it in right now, because again, the momentum you create is what's actually going to create your December for you. And then December, that's all about getting us ready for 2021. And I know we're all ready for a new year. And let's hope it's better. Okay, let's hope it's better. All right, so that's enough rate of run. I want to throw in really quickly, we have the Boost promo that ends tonight. Don't hang your head and don't stop working. I will tell you straight up, very honestly, I had a big order that went in and she did it wrong. So it did not count for Boost, but it's okay. It still counts for other things in life, right? So I may not make it, but I'm not going to give up. I'm still going to work on this until the nth hour, or me, 9:30 when I go to bed. But I'm going to keep pushing for it. And even if I don't get it, all the other, like the 10 new accounts that I got, that's, you guys, I was so proud of myself. Like I was so proud. I hadn't had 10 free new accounts in one time in a long time. And it's funny, like now when I go through my customer list and I see those new names, I'm like, a couple of those people are going to end up thriving because of this. I don't know when, couple months, 8 months, whatever, but they will eventually thrive because they were willing to give their email. Now they're getting emails. They're very aware of what I do. It will eventually bring fruit. And so I'm going to take this boost promo till the very end, and whatever I put into it, I know will build my business, even if it doesn't hit the promo, right? We are still working towards Cabo qualifications. There are a lot of people still getting paid as 200K from GOAT. So there's a lot of good things still going on. So don't ever stop just because maybe you didn't get exactly the one promo that you wanted. Because if you guys have been around long enough, every promo that Lavelle launches has to do with something else that's coming. So there's some reason that they've offered this extra pay next week. There's something coming, most likely, I'm going to guess sometime after Thanksgiving. I don't know. There's some things missing from the catalog. Nobody's talking about it. I feel like there's some new things coming. So anyway, keep working for Boost promo if you don't have it yet. And honestly, like I said, I feel like even if I don't get that volume before the end of the day, I am just so proud of 10 new accounts. And honestly, if it was 7, I'd be proud of 7 too. So the next thing is auto ships. And I know we talked about it last week. I clearly talk about it every week now that we have an auto ship 5 times a month. If you have not yet spoken to the people who have auto ships running on the 25th about something not Thrive related, you got to do that tonight, because tomorrow you have to have hey, by the way, forgot to tell you when we were talking last night, you're on my list for auto ships this week. What do you want to change, add, whatever, however the conversation goes. So I actually sent several messages out last week. I mean, I'm just going to tell you how this works. So I have a girl who was on auto ship. She canceled it last month. And of course I just skipped it, right? So then it popped back up. So I sent her a message after last Sunday's power plan and I know what I did. I went through her Facebook really quick, and she had asked people for recommendations on tree trimmers. And I was like, So I scrolled through really quick to make sure I hadn't already answered it, and I hadn't. So I sent her a private message and I said, hey, did you ever find somebody to work on that tree? They had this tree that was splitting. And she wrote back, no. One place I called, couldn't do it, yada, yada, yada. We had that big windstorm last Monday or Tuesday. They actually ended up staying in a hotel because this tree was so bad. So I sent her a recommendation of some people that we'd used before. Talked to her a couple of days later. They came out, they took care of it. She was so happy with it. Everything was good. And then I was like, hey, by the way, since we're chit chatting, I totally forgot. You're eligible again for your auto ship on the 25th. I don't know where the word came from, but that's what I said to her. You're eligible again for your auto ship on the 25th. Like suddenly it sounded like this really important thing that she was able to get. And sure enough, she's like, yeah, you know what? I didn't do it last month and I'm really missing it. And I want to get that turned back on. But I just know in my heart, had I just waited until today or tomorrow to be like, hey, do you want to turn that auto ship back on? I know it would not have gone that way. So I know sometimes when you're sending messages about tree trimmers or you're asking about, holiday plans or whatever, I know sometimes it might feel weird because it doesn't feel like you're selling something, but you are always selling yourself. You're always selling your compassion, your expertise, your knowledge, your humor, whatever. You're always selling yourself. So please make sure, and we should do this. I take for granted, Sonia. So the auto ship I have this week orders for her grandson. Would you still reach out for some? I would, yeah, because I would talk to her about her life and just see what's going on. And then maybe even just somehow at some point mention her grandson. How is he doing? I don't know how old he is, if he's still in school, not in school, if he has a job. I mean, at this point, anybody in life, you could say, pandemic wise, was school, I don't know, did he have to go virtual or is he still able to work or, whatever. So I would definitely start with her. What is she doing? How's everything going with her? And then, hey, how's your grandson? Because again, you want to keep that bond between you two, and you want to make sure that she knows that you're asking about her grandson in a caring manner, not just in a sales manner. Because you guys know, if somebody asks me about my nephew and they just want to sell something, I'm going to be super defensive. But if they ask me how he's doing, I'm going to talk about him for hours. So that's where I would take that conversation too. Okay, so for the auto ships, just in case we have somebody watching that doesn't know, you are going to log into your cloud again. You're going to go to the main menu, the little thing in the corner where it drops down. You have home, my settings, my orders. You're going to click the My Team button. And then from there, you're going to go to the My Customers. You're going to then see where it says customer, customer name, email, location. Scroll all the way over till you see next auto ship and click on the next auto ship box twice. And it's going to populate for you by date. So now you're going to scroll down those dates, and anyone that is listed for 11/25, those are the people that you need to be having some kind of conversation with tonight. And they may not write you back tonight. They might be sitting by their phone, or they might not see you till tomorrow, but you got to get something started, because by Tuesday evening, that auto ship has to be solidified if they want to change a flavor. If they, now is the perfect time. I did a post on my personal page about the difference between the Chick-fil-A peppermint shake and our peppermint shake mix. You guys can steal that. That's out there. All those digits on the protein, fat, and carb, that came directly from their website. None of that was made up. That's the real deal. So you can share that. And maybe someone's going to comment and you can say, oh, hey, do you want to try that this month? With your Thrive, or you could Google things like peppermint mocha. You could actually Google Thrive peppermint mocha, and I think there's one already made. And I keep saying I'm going to make one. I haven't done it yet, but I will. Where it's like a recipe where you take the peppermint and the peppermint in the cafe, and you make a mocha. When you see stuff like that, you can use that. Like, you can talk to people about what you have and how great it is. I mean, Starbucks does nothing but talk about their freaking peppermint latte, mocha, frappe, whatever, and people lose their mind for it. It's freaking, I don't know, $5 to $8 for one. So don't be shy about what you have, because what you have actually won't cause diabetes, and it won't rob their wallet. And then also anything that goes into that Thrivin' and Vibin' and Thrivin' customer page, you guys can use that. And so again, I did another little graphic the other day about peppermint. That one was a York peppermint patty, or a peppermint patty style milkshake. And you can use that. People are so attracted to that this time of year. Like, it's red, it's festive, it's delicious, all that stuff. So make sure that if you are not sure what to talk about or how to talk about a new flavor, like if somebody says to you, like one of the girls I was talking to about her auto ship, I said, do you want to keep it at chocolate? Because that's what she's done the last couple of times. She's like, well, remind me again what my flavors are. Now, here is the caveat with this. When they do the experience packs where they get the free box of shakes, that is only the vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, and apple pie. Okay. So make sure you remember that. So I always say, in the pack with the free one, those are the ones you can get. In addition, if you want to throw in a box of seasonal, and then I will say the peppermint or the pumpkin pie, which is so funny because I don't like either of those, just between me and you. I'm very plain Jane. I don't like them, but what people love them. So I will throw that out, but I will let them know it's not part of the package, that it's a seasonal shake that they can add a box of. So just make sure you know that somebody doesn't think they're going to get 2 peppermints, buy one and get one free kind of thing. Anyway, that was a little side note, but those are the conversations that you need to have, because if they don't have the auto ship edited with whatever items they want to swap out, maybe they want to change their DFT. We are headed into the holidays. And so for me, the holidays, that takes everybody into either Black Label or burn. People are either eating and they need to stop, or maybe they're stressed out and eating, whatever. It can go both ways. So that's also a conversation. If you're talking with somebody and you're getting to know them, you're getting to know the stress level they're under. Some people are literally working from home and love every second of it. And I get that. Like, that could be an awesome thing. And some people are stuck at home. They're trying to work at home. They're trying to teach their kids at home. They've got their husband also trying to work from home. It's just a hot mess and everyone is stressed out. So, find out what people are going through, because then Sonia, case in point. But so then you can make the right suggestion for them. So auto ships are super important. I will talk about them until my face turns red, because it's the bread and butter of your business. It's the thank heavens on auto ship morning it went through and you haven't done any work for that. So make sure you're making those contacts. And again, make sure if you haven't talked to them that tonight you are talking to them about something non-Thrive related. And it's not that hard, you guys. Even if you go to their Facebook and there's nothing on their Facebook that, you feel like you can ask about. Hey, Lisa, what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Hello, this is a gift. The holiday is a gift. You can easily talk about anything with anybody. And speaking of, that is the other big thing I wanted to talk to you about. One sec, I'm running out of breath. Okay. So Thanksgiving. How many people think that people are going to be paying attention to your Facebook on Thanksgiving? Right. Now, this is a different Thanksgiving, so I could be totally wrong. People will be mindlessly scrolling because they might be stuck at home. I don't know. Could be very different. But to me, the best thing you can do is to be front loading your Facebook and your Instagram and your stories and things like that now, so that there is plenty of content for people to see if they do sit down to go through it. Do not wait until Thanksgiving Day to be like, hey, I'm going to have a $25 off for newbies. That's going to probably go nowhere because Facebook is going to be getting bombarded with turkey and family photos. And here in Ohio, it's going to be getting bombarded with DeWine memes about more than 10 people having turkey together. I can guarantee you. So if you already have stuff for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday that's going to be floating around and have a little bit of action on it already, you're going to have a better chance of people seeing it. I have announced, whatever you want to call it, the last couple of days in a row, Black Friday special, Black Friday special. I have absolutely no detail of any kind in my Black Friday special because I don't even know what the hell it is. So case in point, somebody new is talking to me. They really want to try Thrive, blah, 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 blah. I know that they're employed and that things are great in their life. And I have a $25 off coupon for newbies. And then I have another girl who I know is really super struggling and could really, really use it. My gosh, I have a free DFT for newbies. Like, don't give them. Thank goodness I saw you were posting and I was like, yeah. You got to think retail is always so much further ahead than like real life. But if you keep it down to Black Friday specials, Black Friday deals, you don't have to say exactly what it is. You can just be ready. Just have it in your back pocket. Like, know going in how many credits you have, how many DFTs you have laying around. You guys, what do you need to qualify for Cabo? I have a girl who I'm talking to who I could probably get her to buy at least the $200 promoter pack. I know she has no interest in promoting right now, but I do need a little bit more for Cabo. So I have to play around with that. So anyway, I wouldn't I know it's tempting sometimes to like vomit the whole, your pre-thought out special, this great thing that you have, and like make a beautiful graphic for it. But when you throw that out on Facebook, number one, people will start shopping around. Number two, the words we use when we say free DFT, if you're not a Thriver, you don't even know what that means. You have no idea that that's worth $50. People think it's a sticker. You know how much stickers are at the dollar store? Right? Like it's not as earth rocking for them when they're like, oh, wow, free pack of stickers. Thanks a lot, Tammy. So as much as it's exciting to do that, and I did used to do a lot of that because I love making graphics and I love details and all that stuff. It literally makes no sense to anybody. And it also limits you because somebody might look at that and be like, I don't want that. I was really interested in that Thrive skin. Well, you didn't know. So if you got a Black Friday deal and you start a conversation and they start asking you about the Thrive skin, you're like, oh, I do have a Thrive skin deal. If they start asking you about that new thirst thing they've read about, oh, I do have a deal for thirst. I have $10 off, whatever, $10 rebate. Because I don't think we can use credits yet. It's still pretty new. But anyway, that's my point, is just keep it casual when you're talking about it, so that when you're talking about it in private, you can in the moment scramble and come up. Now, I will tell you this, and I have to do this sometimes. When you're talking to Sally about the free DFT, and then you're talking to Joy about the $10, write that shit down. Don't mix up what you told somebody else. And that's the other nice thing too. Like I had been talking to a girl. This is case in point when I did not even use my own advice. I had been talking to a girl. She saw my Testimonial Tuesday post, and I've known this girl since high school. And she sent me a message. She's like, hey, tell me more about that Thrive. I think I want to try it. I was like, oh my gosh. So we were talking about it, and I had told her I would be able to find her some sort of promo when the time came, just trying to leave it open again. But then what do? I go on Facebook and I post about, I have all these credits and I'm going to give $25 off to a newbie. And then I was like, oh shit, I better tell her that. Like she's going to see that and be like, why didn't Tammy tell me that? So you either got to be specific or be general, or cover your butt when you screw up like I did and make sure they know. Just because, you don't want someone to be like ticked and think, oh, well, she never mentioned that part to me. She acted like she didn't know what the special would be. So anyway, so you guys can talk about Thanksgiving sales. You can talk about Black Friday sales. My favorite is a Thrivesgiving. I just think that is so cute and cheesy because, again, if you're not a Thriver, it's literally ridiculous and nobody cares about it. But I think it's adorable. So yeah, so you want to make sure that you are sprinkling that in. Put it in your story somewhere. Put it maybe a, like maybe have like a post, a Black Friday post, a Black Friday post, so that it's in there, but it's not like all you're talking about, because again, we want to drive people to you because who you are. But make sure you're putting some of that stuff out. And then obviously be ready, like be super duper ready. Like really you can start talking about it in more detail if you want, or you can get more kind of in your face about it from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like when the rest of the world is in everyone's face about Black Friday. But I mean, honestly, Walmart has been sending me Black Friday specials for 10 days already. Between the app and my email, it is constantly going off. So I wouldn't worry about annoying people with my Black Friday special because they're getting it from literally everybody else. It's just, I need them to know that I am also doing that, right? I don't want them to think that, oh, those Thrivers don't do specials like Walmart. Yeah, I do. I totally do. I will do specials to get your order. So make sure you're putting that out there. So what I want to encourage you guys to do in the last minutes here that we have together, because this week is going to be busy because there is a holiday and month end is coming up, which we'll dive into more of that probably next week. I want you right now, if possible, if you have a pen and paper in front of you, I would like you to list out the word Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and give yourself a couple of lines after each day of the week. I'm going to take a drink while you do that. All right, so we're writing out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I want you to commit. I know it's a scary word on a Sunday night. I want you to commit right now. And this is just your Thrive post, okay? This is not all the other posts. Like here's my thing. I can do a Thrive post and then I can have fun on Facebook. I can do something funny. I can do something motivational. I can do something, maybe a family picture, like whatever. But I can't go all day long and do all these things and not have at least one post in there that has something to do with my business. And I know sometimes you guys struggle with that because I do too. But then when I look at our other businesses, that's all we talk about on those pages. That's our business. So you have to remember, yes, this is your Facebook. Yes, it's a social platform. However, you have a business. So on Monday, I want you to commit right now. What is your theme for Monday? Are you doing are we doing Move It Monday, Mindset Monday, Makeover Monday, Make It Monday, like where you share a craft or a recipe? Like pick something for your Thrive related post. And remember, when I say Thrive related, it doesn't have to be by my Thrive. It could be, for Makeover Monday, obviously it could be a before and after where you talk about how this person's life has changed, not just their weight. If you do a Make It post where you're maybe going to do like a quick little live to share a recipe, your DFT is showing, maybe you're sipping your shake or you're sipping a blast or whatever. Heck, you can make your Make It Monday post your smoothie recipe. Like on Vibin' and Thriving, we have so many smoothie recipes. And then there's the whole smoothie recipe Thrive. I can't think what it's called. It's a group dedicated to Thrive recipes. If I find it here, I'll put it in there really quick. But so I want you to commit. What is your Monday post? And then remember, you can post whatever else you want during the day, but you got to have something specific on Monday about Thrive. Here's another little trick. When you're doing your Thrive related post, if you want in the hashtags, which hashtags is more of an Instagram thing. However, I find hashtags on Facebook to be kind of like a side eye, the way you can talk to someone. So let's say you have this, maybe you're doing like Motivational Monday and you've got some great quote or something you're sharing with people or something heartfelt that you went through that you're sharing with someone. In your hashtags, hashtag Motivational Monday, hashtag Thank God for My Thrive, hashtag Thriving and Vibing. Like what you can subtly talk to people in your hashtags of something that you maybe didn't call out completely in your story. And so on Tuesday, I cannot encourage would be the word. I cannot encourage enough on Tuesdays. Testimonial Tuesday has been, for whatever reason, in all of our other businesses and this one in particular, a very good thing for me. You guys do not even have to go find testimonials. Go to Vibin and Thrivin. Go look. I ask all the time on that page, what's your favorite DFT? What were you like before Thrive? There's actually a testimonial Tuesday. There's a couple posts. All I do is I find one that I like, that I'm feeling for the day, and I screenshot it. And then I use Pixlr. You can use PicCollage, whatever floats your boat. You could even just do a screenshot next, whatever. I typically will take a picture of me, and then like, so if this is the picture of me, and then I just lay the testimony over my chest or someplace where there's room. And then I all I said Tuesday was what she said. And I pointed to a finger, like, you know, I had my finger, like the little finger emoji. And there was what this girl had said. By the way, it's one of our promoters on our team. And that is the testimony that led to the girl sending me a message immediately saying, hey, I want to know more about this. I have talked about it till I'm blue in the face, right? We've all done that. So if you let someone else talk about it, and this is just basic business. I mean, Tom and I do this all the time for the Ben Boss. Like every Tuesday, we do a testimonial Tuesday. We are constantly asking customers to either do a Facebook review or do a Google review or do both for us. And I will just screenshot it and put it over one of our pictures and say, hey, I know we're great, but you know, so does this person. So I highly recommend Testimonial Tuesday. It's just another way. It's almost like when you share the stories from Lavelle, but sometimes those can be long, and the pictures aren't of you. So when your friends are scrolling through, they're like, I don't even know these people. Like, do you know that moment where you're like scrolling through and you're like, I don't even know who this is. And so you just keep scrolling. But if it's your face, and then you're like, oh, I do know her, like that, you know, that will stop someone because they know you, but then they're going to see the words and they're going to see it was someone else. And it's talking about the same stuff you've been trying to tell them for years. So that's something I'm definitely sticking with. Wednesday, it could be Wear It Wednesday, Wi-Fi Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday, Work It Wednesday, and anything else that you guys can think of. You don't have to use mine, but I want you to commit. So, you know, Wellness Wednesday, obviously, mental health, going into the holidays, that's a big one. And then you could be like hashtag thanks Thrive, hashtag love my Black label, like, you know, whatever. Wi-Fi Wednesday, you can actually talk about how like Cyber holiday shopping is like Cyber Monday used to be, you know, a thing, and now we just Cyber Monday 24/7 in the world nowadays, especially with the pandemic. I love when I tell people who are younger than me about how there actually was a time where you didn't have a computer at home, and so you waited until you went to work on Monday to put your orders in at lunch, because that was like the only place you had a computer. And it's mind-boggling because we all have computers in our pockets, but that's where Cyber Monday came from. We legitimately all used to have to wait, sneak into work either early, do it at lunch, or stay late and place your orders online. That's all we do now. So you could talk about that. You could talk about Wi-Fi Wednesday, Work It Wednesday. Oh, the other one I like, Wear It Wednesday. So Wear It Wednesday is just sort of a spin on Flex Friday. So you can actually show what you're wearing DFT wise. I'm pointing to it, but clearly you cannot see it. And you could take a picture where you can see it and just talk about it. Or you could just say, hey, what are you wearing? You know, hey, Thrivers, what are you wearing today? And get other people to comment on your picture also. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Zoom is trying to tell me we're running out of time. We have important things to talk about, Zoom. We're not done yet. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, those are going to be super important days for you to make sure your social media is front loaded with information for people, so that when they are possibly bored or trapped with family or whatever it is on the Thanksgiving holiday, or even the next day, a lot of people will have Friday off, there's plenty of content there, right? There's plenty of stuff for them to see. So I'm not saying, you know, Thursday, the rest of this time, we're going to pick Thrive related things also, but make sure Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday that you go hard with these, you think them through. Now, when I say that, don't overthink them. There are so many times where I write a post and I'm like, oh, and anytime I feel myself just stop, I'm like, post, I just click the button. I just click it and run away. Because here's the thing, you can always go back and edit it, but if you stare at it for 45 minutes, it's never going to get posted. Okay, so Thursday, clearly it's going to be Thanksgiving Day. So you could do your Thrives Giving post, your Thankful Thursday post. I mean, that's pretty easy. Thrifty Thursday, you guys could talk about any sales that you're finding online. You could talk about thrifty ways to reuse leftovers from Thanksgiving. Thirsty Thursday, hello. Thanksgiving is a big drinking holiday. It just is. So you could talk about, heck, you could talk about how great our thirst product can help someone that's maybe dehydrated from all the activities they've had. Friday, that's going to be a big shopping day. So you guys could do Freebie Friday. People are going to be looking for some freebies. Now, Freebie Friday could be like a trial pack. Freebie Friday could be free shipping. I mean, free shipping is what is going to make the world go round these next few days. Like, do you not get angry now when you go to order something and they don't offer you free shipping? I'm like, you're kidding. You want me to pay for that? Like, that's mind boggling to me. So free shipping could be something that you got. Funny Friday. Some people are just going to need some funny stuff on Friday because they have spent maybe 24 hours with their family and maybe it's very dysfunctional and it's been rough. Feature Friday, that's when you could feature a product. And then that takes us to Saturday. You could do Sample Saturday. And remember, you can charge for your samples. You pay for them, they can pay for them. You can mark them up and actually make money on them. This is called business. Small Business Saturday, you could just start shouting out other small businesses. I mean, the pandemic is real, people. It's shutting stuff, like not government-wise shutting stuff down, but people are closing doors left and right because it's very hard to keep the electric on right now. Shout out Saturday, maybe shout out something awesome or an awesome person in your life. You know, you could stick with the whole giving thanks theme of shouting someone out that you love. And then on Sunday, we have Sunday Fun Day, Social Sunday. Again, it could be Sample Sunday. It's like everyone kind of, you know, does whatever. So I just want you, again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are super important that you are committed to those themes. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the world is going to, which it's already happened kind of more than not, but on Thursday, there's like this tink where everyone is like, la, 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 shopping. Like some people have been shopping. There's a whole group of people who are done Christmas shopping. They've already got it wrapped. They've already started, right, Natasha? I cannot talk to you right now. I'm just kidding. But even you, Natasha, there'll be ads, there'll be free shipping, there'll be Black Friday specials. You're going to go add something else. But there's a whole world of people who haven't even started, like me. We don't even think about it until after Thanksgiving. So when that brain flips from Thanksgiving to full-on Christmas shopping, you want to make sure you're talking about it. And it is okay. It is 110,000% okay to talk about making money and selling something from your business on your Facebook. I know some of you have heard from people not to. I know some of you have been told by friends that it's tacky and weird, whatever. They get a paycheck from somebody and whoever's writing their paycheck is advertising somewhere. You're writing your own paycheck. So I do agree it's not all we should talk about. I think that intermixed between all these posts we've just discussed, you should have some life happening. I mean, hello, it's Thanksgiving. But there's nothing wrong with talking about your business and selling your product online. Hello, Amazon. Anyway, that's my high horse. So that's what I had planned for tonight. I'll often spend more right. Yes. I have literally, there's one order I put in one time for Duluth Trading Company. I bought something for Tom. If I just spent $5 more, I could get free shipping. Well, I had to spend $12 to get there because they didn't have anything for $5 that I wanted. But I did it. And I was like, you know, I'm kind of spending more, but I was like, but I'm getting a free tank top. Then it became to me, it was a free tank top. It wasn't free. I totally paid for it, but it made me feel better about it. So yes, free shipping. You can put limits on it. You have free shipping for orders $50 and up, or you could just say free shipping. Like, I don't know where you are with your business or what you got going on. So that's totally up to you. I did it with Skinny Serves and with Flair. Yeah. I totally agree. You know, if somebody says, I'm going to buy 2 boxes of shakes, really, if you throw in the third, shipping's free. And then you just wait and see what they say. Oh, really? If you just spend $20 more, it's free shipping. You want to get a third box? You want to try something different? Like it's so funny because you guys hear this and see this all the time on the other side of the screen when you're shopping, and it's okay. Like learn from that. Take those lessons and learn from that and put them into your business when you're selling. So, okay, that's all I have. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. If I don't talk to you, I know personally for my team, we'll be back here tomorrow night for the our team Zoom. And for any of you that got on late or want to share this with team members, it will be on the YouTube in just a hot second. So see you guys later. Bye.